Right, folks, and welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing fantastic out there. In this video, we're going to take a look at the ENGL Savage 120 by Plugin Alliance. So let's check this out. This is the ENGL Savage 120 by Plugin Alliance and Brainworks. Classed as a 2-channel amp, but there's actually 2 channels within each channel, so it's actually a 4-channel amp. So you've got a clean channel with clean and crunch, and then you've got a high gain channel with high gain, crunch, and a lead. And you've got separate controls for each of the 2 channels. So we'll start off on some cleans, work its way through all the channels. I have got the Mercurial Greed Smasher in front of the amp, but for the cleans and the crunch, I'm not going to switch it on. I'll switch it on when we go on to the high gain. So this is what it sounds like clean. That's on cleans, and then to move between the clean and the crunch, you just press this button here. And if you want to, you can add a little bit more gain in there to the crunch. You can pre-shape it as well. And then to move on to your gain channels, you just flick this switch down here. As you see those lights there flicking between the 2. Oh, this is the crunch channel without the overdrive engaged. And the lead channel without the overdrive. Yeah, without an overdrive, there is a big difference. So like I say, we've got the Mercurial Greed Smasher, got it in sort of just typical overdrive setting. There is a button here that's called rough and smooth, so that's rough, and this is smooth, just sort of smooths off the top and bottom end. I think it's like a bit like a, if you will, sort of high and low pass filters on an EQ. And oh, this is what it sounds like on the lead channel. Yeah, that's got a bit more bite to it. And you can also put a lead boost in as well. Although to me that's not doing a great deal. And you can have up to 4 different sort of presets loaded up at once. So if you want to try different presets out, and then you can copy, paste, and reset. And then if you press the effects button there, this sort of brings up this, if you will, effects rack, if you will. So you've got inbuilt noise gate, and then you've got a tightness and smooth controls there. So again, that's just like you're in your high pass filters or an EQ. These are your IRs. Now we'll go through some of these. I'm not going through them all. If I remember rightly, I think there's about 100 in here. Yeah, there's 100 IRs, so we're not going through all them. And if you press this button right at the side, it actually brings up the information of that particular IR, what mics were used, and what console it went through. So on this one, this is number 78, the ENGL XXL 4x12. That's using a Royer 121 and a Sennheiser 421, and that's going through a Neve VXX. So, where's that one gone? That's 78, so we'll go to say 75. 75 is just using a short SM57, and that's going through a couple of different consoles there. And another good thing I like about this is instead of having to scroll through every IR, you can just auto scroll through. So while we are here, we will just go through a couple of different IRs. Let's have a look. This is an American 4x12. So I'm going to presume this is perhaps a Mazer. Yeah, sort of got that Mazer sound to it. This is an ENGL Pro 4x12. This is a ENGL Vintage. This is in English. I'm going to presume this is a Marshall. ENGL ones, and an orange 2x12. We'll pop it back onto the angle that we had it on, and also over here we've got delays. So you've got the milliseconds of the delays, whether it's in sync with whatever your session is, and you got mix, feedback, and lo-fi. And I think that's a pretty cool sounding delay. And as you can see there, there's your noise gate. And if you also want, you can switch the preamp up to the power amp and use something else as a preamp. Say if you wanted to put a pedal directly into your audio interface, use that as a preamp and then just use this as the power amp, or you can switch the power amp off. Which is not doing a great deal at all. So, let's do some more chugging. So, that's what the ENGL 120 sounds like. But true test is what it sounds like in a mix. that was the ENGL Savage 120 by Plug-in Alliance along with Brainworks. What do I think about this? I've got to admit, I do like it. It is good. It is bloody good. Plenty of options on there. There's enough to get you going, get you the decent sound. You've got a built-in delay if you want to use that, or if you want to use a separate delay in mixers, that's fine as well. And you've got a ton of IRs to go and play with. And I like the rolling sort of IR sort of selection as well, so you can hear how they sound like when you're chugging away. The only downside to me is the price. It's not a cheap amp sim. It is not cheap. At the recording of this video, it's $149, and I don't particularly think that's cheap. Yeah, it's good, but there's other amp sims out there that's just as good that are a lot cheaper. Now, don't get me wrong, I mean, they do have sales on at Plug-in Alliance quite a lot. That's when I got this. I got a sale or I got a voucher. If you do get something from Plug-in Alliance, you get vouchers through it every now and again, and you get to get whatever plug-in they do for whatever price with that voucher. And they have sales on every now and again as well. So if you are thinking about getting this, I'd either get it on the 14-day free trial and then wait to see if they have it on sale. Yeah, I wouldn't pay full price for it, but it is good. I don't think it's quite worth $149. That's just me. That's just my personal opinion. You might think something different. You might think it's worth it. That's what makes the world go round, around, and around. Yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. That's all for this video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Right, folks, I hope you enjoyed that video. You can follow me on social media, and you can get my music online. And if you want to support the channel, there's Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal links. They're all down in the description. Click up here to subscribe and click the link down there for videos that you may not have seen. Keep it loud and keep it heavy.